Alright, what's up everybody? We are on the 4th episode of Spy Family, which is called the prestigious schools interview. This is what we've basically been working up towards all this time. Last episode was a relatively quiet one, more like a slice of life type thing, I guess, which I really appreciated it for. It made a lot of sense, you know? I mean, basically Lloyd was preparing his new artificial family with Anya and Yor for that school interview, right? The thing that we've been working up towards all this time, because we're trying to get Anya assigned to the school so that she can make friends with the kid. I don't know if she even necessarily needs to make friends with him. I guess she does, though. That'll certainly help. But she's gonna try and get in the same class as the one kid whose dad, I think, Desmond, right, Donovan, whatever, we're trying to spy on. So like I said, this has kind of been a mission all along, but when Lloyd was preparing his family there for the questions that they were going to get asked about the kind of lifestyle that they live, they had no idea how to answer them. So basically, Lloyd figured that, well, the best way to, I guess, get us to understand what a regular rich person life looks like is to actually live it. And so they went to the opera and to the museum and, you know, basically all the boring stuff that I myself would never do. But nonetheless, yeah, just that slower pace in general made me really appreciate the episode because it definitely didn't start out that way early on, I will say, with the first episode or two. But that being said, we kind of had this like little sidetrack at the end, right? Where we went after this one thief who had been robbing this old lady. And it's so great. I mean, I love that collaboration, and I've talked about it already in the review last time around. But generally, just that collaboration that you see between these three characters who all have their superpowers, basically, right? Well, in literal and more figurative ways, I guess. You get what I'm saying. But it's fantastic because Anya is the only one who truly knows what's going on. She's the telepath. She knows that, you know, Lloyd is a spy, that Yor, sorry, is a, you know, an assassin or whatever, right? Honestly, I feel like Lloyd should be able to figure that out, seeing her literal infatuation with sharp objects. And whenever she gets to look at a knife or whatever, she just completely orgasms there in a moment. But you know, like, it's great because mom and dad basically don't know of each other what their roles really are. Anya does. She's not letting up about it though, but at the same time, she helps out her parents in fantastic ways where they don't even realize that she's actually doing that, right? She's saying like, oh, I want to go to this particular store or whatever, just to point Lloyd in the right direction and to make him see the thief that was walking on the streets there. All those little touches to it, I've been absolutely loving it. Yeah, for now we're just gonna see how the school interview goes. I'm gonna guess that we're gonna run into quite some trouble there too. It's not gonna go as flawlessly as you would imagine. I'm saying that also having already seen the little preview that we got for the episode where I saw some type of animal literally run through the school. So I don't know what I was seeing anymore, but we're just going to get into it, guys. That's basically all that I can say for now. Of course, if you enjoy my reactions to Spy Family, then you can already watch the next 16 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, you can binge all the way up until my reactions to episode 20. And of course, when season 2 starts airing very soon, I will be checking it out, you know, as it airs over on Patreon. So make sure you go and join. Your support is very much appreciated and of course allows me to make these videos in the first place. But then with that being said, let's dive into episode 4. Oh shit. All good. Yeah, looking pretty fancy. God. I mean, it's gonna have to go wrong in some way, right? But they'll still get... Surely they'll still get assigned to the school, you know? Like, they're gonna get, yeah, what they want. Oh. Oh, there's like a selection process. Like, they're gonna literally compete against others to be let in. I mean... Oh shit. But I feel like with him being a spy, you're always gonna think somebody's watching you. Oh. What is that? The instructors? Oh my god, it's that deep, huh? It's not even about the conversation itself. Why? Because they walked funny? I can't tell if that's a mustache or a beard. Well, I won't lie, he looks pretty elegant. Goggles. Oh shit. Wait, what are they doing to catch his attention though? Oh, smart. Damn, man. Yep, just do what he does. Bald yet. Very eleganto. Let him in, let him in. That's okay, they don't need... Oh. Fuck. Well, so I guess we're still gonna go ahead with the conversation then. The interview. What the hell? Oh, well, or it's legit. It's probably just legit, isn't it? Oh, that's what he's thinking. How will you elegantly get through this? Oh, he won't. That's not... I mean, his clothes aren't gonna look too elegantly now, are they? Wow. Oh. Yeah, well, they bought her multiple suits too. Yeah, I remember. They almost were. God damn, this puts a lot of pressure on Anya though once she actually goes there on a daily basis. Yeah, this is what I saw. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the Lion King. They're about to be all trampled. Even he is like, that's a little much. It was. Wait, who did it then? An actual accident. What, they got a zoo here? Oh god. Oh my god. Yo, this is literally... Use one of the red dresses and, you know... Oh. Well, she's just gonna do it by herself. Okay. Okay. 2 fingers, huh? All I need. Literally use that thing as like a gymnastics object. Pressure points. I'm sure you did. It's not suspicious at all. Wow, they calmed it. Literally tamed a cow. Very elegantly. Absolutely. 100% agreed. You're accepted. Please don't tell me they still gotta talk.
助かった。礼を言う。身なりを整えてから再度会場へ来い。お前たちは我が校に挑むだけの資格がある。
先生、お気遣い痛み入ります。ですが、ご心配なく。こんなこともあろうかと。もう一着備えてありますので。
Oh my god. Of course. Yeah, it's. I mean, it kind of is, isn't it?
面接本番へ。
お前なんだあの答えは。
Damn. Rejected.
俺は今初めて緊張している。極悪テロ組織への潜入工作の時も。残り1秒で発射されるところ。
Oh my god, he's
ミサイルを止めた時でさえ。
he's had his missions, alright.
集まることはなかった。他人へ成否を委ねることの恐怖。
Yeah, it's kind of out of his hands now, right? He has to be other people.
第5両マルカムのハウスマスター。
Malcolm Hall.
実直、保守的。生徒からの信頼も厚い。
Okay, know your interviewers, I guess.
常識的な答えを返せば加点は。
Well, he's good at that.
お二人は再婚だそうですが、どういったご関係だったので？
妻とは貴公の制服も請け負っている仕立て屋で出会いました。
Is that the same one they went to? I guess so.
僕は繊細との死別以来、娘のこともあって慎重になっていましたが、会話を重ねるうちに意気投合しました。
Well, this is how it actually happened, but
とても優しい人です。
I guess he's still.
娘ともうまくやっていけると考えました。
I mean, he still mentioned the same place where they actually did meet, but of course, that pretending like it happened a long time ago. At least a year.
奥さん綺麗なのになんでわざわざこぶつきなんか選んだんだい？はしたないですぞ、ワン先生。
第2両クラインのハウスマスター、強欲、無神経。先月、妻から離婚を突きつけられ、娘の親権も失ったばかり。
本校を志望した理由をお聞かせ願いますか？
それは人より標的デズモンドに近づく。
That's not what we're gonna actually say, though. The quality of the instructors. He admires it. Yeah, exactly. Very elegantly said.
さすがわしが見込んだ男。では、ご両親から見て娘さんはどんなお子さんですか？長所、短所、それぞれお聞かせください。
I don't know if we really want to get into that, but oh yeah, that's true. We like to look at it as a positive. Oh yeah. You've got a lot to learn there too.
いつもご家庭ではどんな料理を？
料理ですか？
料理は主に僕が作っています。
Oh.
もちろん忙しい時などは妻が作ってくれることもありますよ。まだ一度もないけど。
嘘。飯作らない嫁。
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean that's not very conservative, is it?
自分に厳しくした方がいいよ。
人には得て増えたがあります。彼女は
Hey, at least they're open about it.
掃除は完璧ですし、子
There we
供
go.
に関しても申し分ないです。
いや、まあそれどっちも女がやって当たり前のやつだし。
それは。
Oh my god, this guy. There's expectations, man.
そうだ。
美男美女のおしどり夫婦だと虫図が走る。腹をつきまくってボロ出させてやるわ。こんな奴ら不合格になってもらわにゃ。世の中こうや。
父と母嫌われてる。
No. Yeah, she knows. She knows that she needs to add something now and like really convince him.
来た。
まずはお名前と住所言えるかな？
アーニャ・ホージャーです。住所はバーリントン西区公園通り100。
Wow, look at that, man. At least she got that down now. It's not Anya's house anymore.
どんなことをしてますか？
美術館行ったり。
Museums.
よしよし。
Eat up.
順調に想定内の質問だ。
学校に入ったら何がしたいですか？
なんだっけ。
俺の場合、まずは懇親会に参加し、敵組織とそのトップ、デズモンドの計画の全容を暴きます。
組織のボス。
No, 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 no.
何言ってる？
組織のボス、校長先生のことかな？
すみません。 娘は向上心が
Yo, how is Lloyd not catching on to what's actually happening, though?
興味津々なのです。
Well, I guess that's something you're not gonna really realize
その姿勢、なかなかにエレガント。
even after
で
this.
はその校長の名前は言えるかな、お嬢さん。
そう、ベネディクト・アイバン・グッドフェラー。
ベネディクト・アバン・グッドヘラーさん。
では彼のように大成するためにはどんな努力が必要と思うかね。
What kind of question is that?
ジャングルを生き抜いたり、死と隣り合わせのテストを繰り返して
Okay, yeah, I would have just said very hard, no
昨
doubt.
日スパイアニメで主人公がやってた特訓な。
Right.
なんという覚悟。じゃあ話題を変えて、お父さんのお仕事は何ですか。
Specialist in mental health. Yeah, psychiatrist.
父も母も面白くて大好きです。ずっと一緒がいいです。
Oh, man.
だからそういうのいらねえっつうの。じゃあ今のままと前のままどっちが高得点だ。
Oh, what? Yo, what kind of questions are they asking, man?
ダメだ。
This guy
答え
especially.
なきゃ減点だ。
孤児院にいた経緯はわからんが、こいつの実の親はおそらくもう。
Man. Damn, you should not have thought about that.
おうにょ。
そうかそうか。
Yeah, what actually happened to them?
あんまりです。
夜さん落ち着いて。
だってこんな。
些細なことでいちいち
Man.
ペソ書いてたらこの学校では
I mean, you really do wonder, like, what actually happened to her parents.
所詮まがいものの家族。
Oh shit, yo, watch out. She's going into evil mode. Mrs. Second Wife. Oh, dude. You about to be assassinated. Wow, even he can't hold himself. Oh, hit the table.
かがいましたもので。
Oh,
本日は
that's a lot of damage you're doing to the table for one mosquito there.
まだ終わってないぞ。
子供の気持ちを軽んじるのが機構の教育理念なので。
Yeah, we don't want any part of it.
を間違えました。
Mm.
失礼します。
二度とうちの門をくぐれると思うな。
度が過ぎますぞ。
Honestly, yeah, I feel like this guy is gonna side with them.
我が子を侮辱したのはどっちだ。
え
Yeah, you or them.
我ながらエレガント。
絶対落ちた。
I don't know. You're about to get a second goal here.
父、ごめんなさい。
Hmm.
アーニャ、テスト頑張れなくてごめんなさい。
いいんだ、アーニャ。謝る必要なんてない。
アーニャ学校行きたい。
え？
任務が失敗になったら
Wow.
学校行かないと
Oh.
一生が終わっちゃう。
Yeah, see, she's like, I want to stay with you.
もし不合格になれば当然この生活も
Yeah, it will be over. This is the mission.
別に
しかし正直、合格は絶望的だな。
きっと大丈夫です。うまくいきますよ。
メガネのおさんも半分メガネのおさんも
The
いい
grand
人だった。
そうですそうです
the health
彼ら
glasses.
がフォローしてくれますよ。信じ
What do
ま
you
しょ
call
う。
that thing again? I forget the word.
スパイは己以外の何者も信じない。
Monocle, is that what it's
常
called?
に最悪のケースを想定して備えるもの。
ずっと一緒がいいです。
だけど、少しだけ。そう
Wow, man. You gotta love how this bond has already grown this much over just a couple of episodes.
今は少しだけ。我が家の明るい未来に。
Wow. Oh shit. How?
家族写真が落ちました。
落ちた。
任務の成否や。
Yeah, it didn't just fall for no reason. Man, alright guys, well don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can watch me react to the next 16 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Yeah, on second thought, I guess I finally realized that the picture falling was more like a sign. See, I always treated just too literally, I guess. Like, oh, the picture fell, so something must have happened, or there's something going on, or somebody's in the house, or that's the direction I was thinking in. But what it really was just meant to signify is like, oh, it's a bad omen, right? And it doesn't bode well necessarily for the family, which is figuring right now that, like, yeah, might actually be breaking apart as a consequence of the school interview, well, not going the way they had wanted it to go, I guess, right? I mean, that's the thing. I feel like it did go good enough in the end. Of course, they ended up leaving after the one guy kept basically bullying Anya there, and not just Anya, but everybody, honestly. He had some of his own pent-up frustrations, I think, that caused him to be the way he was. I think they mentioned it too, about like, oh, him having some family trouble or whatever, right? So it sucked to see that, but like, obviously the two other guys that were there, they did look at them positively. Especially Henry, I think he's called, the one with the weird beard mustache. Yeah, he found them to be very elegant, and he was impressed by not just their answers, but especially, of course, what he had seen of them already beforehand. Coming with the second change of clothes and looking or praying or whatever they did to the statue. It was hilarious to see that. This is definitely the most hardcore school test that I've ever seen. Not just having to compete against all these other people, but then also seeing what kind of requirements that they hold for the family, or, well, rather Anya, I guess, to be able to enter. That definitely threw me off guard, and I hadn't seen that coming whatsoever, but it was super creative, right? As far as, like, the type of challenges they ran into with the one kid being stuck and with the animals and whatever. This episode was pretty damn chaotic, you know, and you wouldn't have figured that something as simple as a school interview could have been this elaborate, I guess. But like I said, I basically hold out hope here that things are going to pan out well for them. They are going to actually get Anya assigned to the school. I have no doubt that Mr. Henry is going to actually cause them to be able to get there. But, I mean, that being said, it was nice to see that even regardless of that, without having actually gotten a definitive answer in this episode yet, Anya was already basically stating there that, like, she wants the family to stay together, right? And they all kind of agreed. And it's like, look at the bond that's already developed here. It's fantastic to see, because I kind of figured that, like, these kinds of realizations, I mean, yeah, for Anya it makes sense to feel that way. But for somebody like Lloyd, I hadn't really figured that he would have already sort of agreed with her on it this early on. You get what I'm saying? So, all in all, it just leaves a lot of... I mean, I don't know, just a very positive prospect for what's to come, and I can't wait to see how the rest of it is going to unfold. Maybe one more thing that I can quickly mention is, of course, that Anya was very affected when they brought up her previous mom, right? And, like, I guess, she didn't say it, of course, but she must have also had a previous dad, basically, right? So her previous parents. What actually happened there? What did her childhood, well, she's in her childhood now, but, like, her very early years, what did they look like? Because we saw, of course, the scientists or the researchers or whatever, the organization that they talked about. So clearly she was some kind of sort of test subject or whatever, right? But it's like, was she at least born naturally? I'm going to assume so. But and then they did all those experiments on her or something, I guess, that, well, they somehow got her to have these telepathic abilities, but we haven't really delved into any of that yet. So it's kind of tragic, but nonetheless, of course, I am interested to see, what exactly they're going to be revealing to us there. For now, guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 4 of Spy Family. If you did, then you can, of course, watch the next 16 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, we're already going to be on episode 20, so go and catch up on all those reactions right now. And then with that being said, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.